I'm going to try to carve the biggest bear in my entire life. Now, for this challenge, I'm giving myself 3 rules. Rule number 1, it must be taller than me. Rule number 2, it has to be realistic and cute, which I'm calling real cute. Rule number 3, I only have 7 days to complete this whole project, starting now. Well, actually tomorrow. I'm learning how to make a bear. Let's go back and get a log. We made it to the log pile. Now let's go pick out our log. Black bears can stand up to 5 to 7 feet, so I need something wide enough. Bears range from like skinny black bears to big fat chubby bears. Check out this log before I grab my other log. Look at this! I don't know what it's gonna be yet. When I figure it out, don't worry, I'll let you know. Okay, time for our log. I kinda have been eyeing up this guy, mainly because he's super big. He's one of my biggest logs that I have. And it looks like it's going to be the easiest one to get out. This one does look a little buggy, so it does concern me, but hopefully it doesn't go super deep. Hopefully I can just like shave off that and there's no bugs. I think we're gonna go another foot. This is 7 foot. 7 feet, that's pretty tall. So right here. I didn't bring my paint. All right, so Ben's gonna pull out this log for me so I can cut it and not get smushed by the other logs. It's like a giant game of Jenga.
There was a game I played as a kid where there was spaghetti and meatballs and you had to pull the spaghettis. That's what it's more like.
No, this man, Jenga.
No, everybody knows the spaghetti game.
No.
To Ben's surprise, nobody knew the spaghetti game.
I think I got it. Pull it out.
You ever have something really wet and slippery when you're trying to pick it up and it slips out of your hand?
You can see the water. This thing is drenched.
It's heavy.
You can see the water, like when you have the claw on it, like it's squeezing the water out of the log. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our log. And it's about to rain. So, I'll see you on another day. Ah! This is a big log. Please put your tray tables and seats in the upright position because we are cleared for takeoff. if you're curious, I did have Ben bring over the scaffolding for me to basically just put my saws on, but I am going to use the scaffolding here soon. Slightly forgot that when you have a bigger log and you're doing the blocking stage, it's a whole lot more slow. Normally whenever I'm doing something smaller and I can see pretty clearly around the entire log, it's easier for me to kind of match up my cuts. But with a log this size, I have to like cut a little bit, stop, waddle to the other side, cut a little bit, stop. It's a slower process. With bigger logs, it's just slower. That's just what it is. So I got this book from a retired and also a carver who passed away recently, Rick Cox, on how to draw animals. And in this page, it talks about bears. And I've been looking at it to study the different features of all the bears, from like polar bear to grizzly bear to black bear. But I got to thinking, how cool would it be to go see a real life bear? So we're actually going to try to do that here in a bit. But for now, let's continue blocking. This is a big bear. He's a big, thick boy. But what I've been doing is just kind of like shaping out everything, defining his arms a little bit more, and his belly, just kind of tucking in the belly. This is a lot of bear. I still have a lot more to go. We're not even close to detailing. So before we take back all of these scraps, these are all the scraps from this big bear that I'm working on. And some of these pieces are actually pretty big. And I'm thinking, why don't we make a little bear out of the scrap? Yeah. This is a good one. This is a big chunk. Actually thinking if we can get this video to 5,000 likes, I will be giving away this bear to somebody who comments and likes this video. So make sure you like and comment. Alright guys, it's time to get to work. And when I say that, I mean we have to fur up this entire bear. And this is a lot of bear. The shape of the face that I have is not the shape that I was going for. It just ended up happening. So now I'm just going to go with what the shape is, and hopefully I can make it turn out how I'm seeing it over here. The face and the ears are the most important part of this carving. If you don't get those right on a bear, then it's not going to look right. You could mess up the hands and the arms a little bit, but if you don't get that bear face, then it's not a bear. So with that said, I think it's time to go look at some real bears. Our adventure is going to take us to Keystone Safari, where we are going to meet up with Casey, one of the zookeepers, and get some special bear information. Look, he's yawning. Okay, so we're here where the black bears are, and I have Casey with us, and he's going to explain a little bit about these black bears.
We have our male, which is Raz, and then Shirley, our female. Both are just about 16 or so years old, so they are full-grown adults, and the two that we have are siblings.
I want to know, what do you notice with them that a lot of people miss? You know, because the average person isn't really up close with the bears, but you guys get that up close experience. You get to feed them. So what are some features that you notice that the average person may not know?
The size of the claws, you don't necessarily see unless you're up close. Those claws are quite long for digging, for tearing apart the ground, stumps for those insects, for digging up other sources of food, but also their eyes. Very small eyes in proportion to the rest of their body. They're very scent driven, very strong senses of smell. Don't have poor vision per se, but their eyes in relation to the size of their body are pretty small.
So Casey gave us a lot of really great information. Now let's go back to our place and apply it. Let's go. This is the Harbor Freight angle grinder, which I actually really like. It's really bulky and kind of awkward, and this thing gets stuck, and I finally figured out how to use it. So I'm not exactly sure why we didn't get audio for this clip, but this is me making the Dremel sound. I'm having a hard time getting to his feet and cleaning it up down there, so I just need it raised up a little bit. So we're going to swap the two carvings. Put this guy over here and this guy over there. Carved out. Now time to go into finishing. First we gotta burn them, sand them, and then stain. Okay, he's right behind me. He's done. Are you ready? Big black bear! Subscribe!